Good evening, it's Jordana Daytona, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to focus on relaxing and unwinding, so let's get right into it by taking really big deep breaths and shoulder shrugging, rolling your neck side to side, and just taking really big deep breaths as you move through this is like initial decompress, unwind within our shoulders and our neck. And then if and when you feel ready, bring yourself into a tabletop position and stacking your shoulders over elbows and wrists, hips over knees, and just start swaying your body side to side, getting into the lateral side body. As you start to move into an inhale, you open the chest, let the belly hang, and then exhale, arching and rounding the spine into cat-cow. Just flowing with your breath. Inhale, open the chest, abdomen lowers. Exhale, arching and rounding. When you feel ready, let's extend that right leg out and cross that right leg over the left and maybe take your gaze towards that right leg. When you feel ready on the next inhale, pull that right foot forward into a low lizard lunge. Trying to keep both hands planted, you might use some blocks or some props to keep your hands elevated here. Then you can start to flow into a cat-cow variation. Inhale, open the chest and the hips. Exhale, arching and rounding the spine. You're going to start to feel a lot of activation into that psoas and the hip flexors, as well as the spine, just kind of resetting all of our energy centers here in this simple movement. Then when you're ready, let's put that leg back on the ground, extend it over, reaching over that right foot one more time, and bring it in for a little crunch if that feels good. Cat-cow to flush it out. Then let's move into the other side. Left leg extends, crossing over that right leg, taking gaze towards that right foot or left foot. And then bring that left foot forward on your next inhale with your conviction here and pulling forward to that low lunge. Inhale, open the chest, abdomen lowers. Exhale, arching and rounding. Each breath finding a little bit more space within your hips and your back. Taking a few more breaths here. Flowing in your low lunge. If and when you feel ready, let's move our way out and extend that leg back over for one more stretch. And pulling back forward, taking a couple cat-cows if you need to take that reset here. And then we're going to take a wide knee child's pose. So knees wide, big toes might touch. I'm utilizing a prop here and just extend yourself forward. You're going to find a lot of openness within the lower back, the spine, when we let the abdomen just rest. And we'll take a few big deep breaths. You might breathe in through your nose. Might breathe out through your mouth. Maybe letting a sigh of relief go here. Closing your eyes and just finding a mindful breath. All of your attention and awareness draws into your breath. You have nowhere else to be and nothing else to do but just be here with your body, setting the intention for a beautiful, deep, restful sleep. Taking your next deep breath to transition out, you might take a down dog here to really work into the hips and release in the lower back. And making sure your tailbone's a peak of the body, really bending into the knees side to side, maybe wagging the tail side to side. Just finding some space as we move into our side child's pose supported twist. So utilizing a block, a bolster, maybe you have a couple pillows or blankets laying around. You're going to window your hands on either side. Tuck the knees in towards the chest. You might use a block or a pillow between the knees. And then relaxing down. You might find there's too much of a stretch if you have your neck away. So you might have your gaze facing towards your knees. Just adjusting what feels good here. Maybe moving that block underneath your head if that feels better to you. Wherever you are, just drawing your attention inwards. So perhaps closing your eyes and rolling your eyes in and up towards your third eye here. Inhaling in through your nose. Maybe exhale through your nose. Maybe inhale here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Rise up when you feel ready. We'll just switch to the other side. You might take a windshield wiper side to side before transitioning, pivoting your hips around. Maybe taking a cat-cow or a down dog or vinyasa flow, even if that feels calling to you. So taking your hips over to the other side, same thing here. Draw your knees in towards your chest, windowing over your props and relaxing as best as you can into the mat, into the props. Inhaling really nice and deep here for 5, 4, 3, 2, pause and hold and exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue really long, deep exhales. Starting to signal your parasympathetic nervous system safe to relax and let go. At your pace, coming out of the pose when you feel ready. As always, you're at home, you can pause as long as you need to for each pose. Just taking a windshield wiper to kind of reset side to side. Then we're going to move into a heart opener variation. So you might bring those props that you used again and lifting or placing in the low back, opening the chest. If you have a block, you might even lift up like I'm doing here and placing that block underneath where my shoulder blades would sit, just to really get into that deep heart opening space. Letting your heart be open to receive and give love to yourself. Letting your heart be open to receive any messages, downloads. Just letting your heart be open to be the best version of you as this human being. So taking some really long, deep, luxurious breaths here, my friend. Really taking this time for yourself. Time to relax, unwind, and connect. Breathing in any mantras that feel good for you here. Safe, supported, I'm loved. Accept and love myself as I am. The space that I take up is perfect and valuable. If you need to, maybe moving out of this pose and just finding your final resting pose, your final savasana, or staying exactly as you are. Focusing on your inhales and your exhales through your body. If you need to, you might start to slowly make your way out. You may lay here or tilt over to one side and find a fetal position before moving out. There's no rush. Stay exactly as you are for as long as you can. I hope you enjoyed tonight's practice. I hope you were able to take away even an ounce of peace or relaxation. The light and love inside of me sees and honors the same inside of you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Peace, Peace, Peace.